Alright folks, Acid Roots here, so we're gonna dive into part 4 of Let's Play Super Punch-Out, which is actually gonna be a short episode just because I gotta get my rhythm back as far as trying to fight some of these guys. So honestly, here's what's gonna happen, because there's 4 opponents, and if you lose you have to fight all 4 of them again. I'm just gonna kind of go through, this was just the initial run to see how well I do, but afterward I did another practice episode, which I didn't record, and got to Mad Clown and Super Macho Man. I was able to beat, like I said, Mad Clown, but Super Macho Man is still giving me difficulty, so I'm probably, if it gets drawn out and it takes me a while to beat Super Macho Man, I'll go ahead and put another episode in of me at least getting to Super Macho Man. But then what I'd probably do in the eventual part 6 is I would just show myself just fighting Super Macho Man until I won. And that would just kind of be like the thing, because eventually I will beat him, and then we can start the special circuit, which is the final 4 opponents, but it just depends upon the degree as to how well this gets thrown together. But yeah, this has been kind of a relaxed kind of setting lately, if you're wondering what Acid Roots / Acidic Roots is up to. That sort of stuff. Summer just started. I've actually not been doing that many vlogs just because the next session and what happens after year 6 is kind of underway. I've just been kind of evaluating things just to kind of say, well, this is how I see stuff. So yeah, it's not year 7 that's coming, but I've been going to karaoke, and I've been, enjoying summer a little bit. I almost thought about going to the movie theater, but apparently the only thing playing there is just Fast and the Furious 9. And it's not like, at least, I think the last movie that I would have wanted to see in theaters, it's probably been since Sonic the Hedgehog came out. And even that was a difficult movie to see just because it was PG. Basically augmented for like young kids or parents who were once fans of Sonic younger. But I still liked the movie. When I rented it last year from the library, it was a decent, it was definitely, Sonic was pretty funny, and that's to be said. And, but yeah, I just haven't had too many movies that have come out since last year. And, so I have been going to Walmart, gas stations, McDonald's, things like that, just trying to get back into the rhythm of what I did back in 2019, getting past this COVID crap finally. I wonder what, it'd be kind of funny to have like a Super Punch-Out circa COVID era where everyone had to wear a mask or something just to see the kinds of people you'd face, But because Nintendo did a pretty accurate job of portraying the way some of these people's demographics look, which is pretty dope. Yeah, Aaron Ryan really does look Irish, and obviously Nintendo doesn't show signs to alcohol, but I almost wonder, that's a stereotype of Irish, is kind of saying, does he drink? He might, but it didn't make it into this game. This game I don't even think is rated T, as a matter of fact. I think it's just E for everyone. So, there's no vodka drunkinski in this one, folks. But, yeah, I'm Irish. I have Irish in me somewhat. So, Heike Kugaro, I'm not going to beat this guy this time. This, pseudo guy, I guess you could say. Pronouns weren't really a thing back in 1994, but this was still pretty clever of Nintendo to kind of say this sort of thing. The Rocky Horror Picture Show type crowd and that sort of stuff. The drag, I don't know, I think drag was kind of popular back in the 90s. Raves, that sort of stuff. But yeah, he's gonna make short work of me, so just get ready for some whippings here. But luckily the thing kind of is just the fact that, honestly, all I have to do is just beat Aaron Ryan just to get, back to this guy. So I think what I'll do is probably tomorrow or the next day I'll fuck around and show myself getting to Super Macho Man, and then everything from that point forward will just be Super Macho Man fights. It's going to be some work to have to keep fighting that guy over and over. Before I turned off the Nintendo, not necessarily in a rage quit, but kind of like in an irritated quit or an annoyance quit, I basically managed to knock him down at least 1.5 times. I mean, I got him to like the minimal amount of health. Maybe I even knocked him down twice, I don't remember, but he does this haymaker move, and the thing that was making me mad about it is he can use that over 3 or 4 times. He'll just keep doing the move, and if it hits you even 1 time, that's an automatic knockdown. So this is kind of, I mean, that's what you have to pay attention to in crap, is, you know, you have to dodge the haymaker that he winds up for when he does that attack, because otherwise you're going to be face down on the mat every single time on the canvas. So, and you know, I mean, these characters have these moves that you really have to have like an eye for, and for some reason my instinctual reflexes are just not as good as they were like 8 years ago when I played this game. So it's just kind of, I mean, that just really happens to be like the situation. It's just me trying to say, well, you know, what can you do about it? I mean, honestly, you just have to keep playing. I mean, I probably had to fight Super Macho Man at least 10 or so times before I finally turned it off. And, you know, I mean, eventually, and here's the thing, I mean, as long as you study these people's moves, you will eventually beat these guys, but this is kind of, as far as that's concerned, practice is the main ingredient. That's what they're trying to get you to do. And this is such a basic Super Nintendo game. I mean, really, there's no reason to get too angry with this game. I don't think I would ever, like, you know, break controllers over this game, but I would probably just be talking at the television saying, fuck this, no, that's stupid, you're an idiot, kind of stuff, you know. Uh-oh, is it you again? So. Yeah, I'm not real good at using those counterattacks where they kind of groan when you hit them without using a special. Some people are really good at that, and if you do that enough, you can make them woozy, and then you can really knock the shit out of them, but that takes a certain degree of skill. It's probably not gonna, it's not gonna be something you're gonna see a bunch, but it's a useful thing to do that. So we just got another 40 seconds. So basically, when he uses that hair whip attack, you want to move to the left and then duck the second time, because otherwise it's a pretty powerful combination that usually either knocks you to the canvas or takes a good chunk of your health out. So that's just kind of the thing, is he's trying to say, move to the left and then duck, and you'll get it taken care of. I don't demonstrate that this time, but I figure it out later. Alright, so that should about wrap things up for part 4. I just would have to say so. Subscribe for more fun. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful night. We'll beat this guy in part 5.